Hello, everybody. Welcome back to UNG College Halo. This is Trent Denny.
Hello, hello, and I am Sharky.
Today, UNG is playing against FIU, Florida International University.
Big game right here. We're kicking off playoffs for the UNG boys right here. And we should be getting into the game in just a moment. We're going to kick off this series on Streets Oddball, I believe.
Oddball.
All right, then we are getting right into it.
So, Sharky, do you know anything about Oddball?
I know a little bit. I know, obviously, you want to build an early lead. You want to get the ball. You want to get it in a safe spot. Obviously, there's nowhere to really play ball on this map, so your setups are extremely important. You want a great start, obviously. You want to get that spanker in the hand. And the start here is extremely important. So this first pick's going to be huge, whichever way it goes. Trade on both sides.
So, for people that aren't really necessarily in tune with Halo, could you explain the idea of Oddball game mode?
So what oddball is you're trying to get 2 rounds essentially to 100 points. So you're trying every time or every second you hold the oddball, you get a point.
Ball dropped.
So if you watch the bottom right here, you're seeing the points go up because they're holding the oddball. You win 2 rounds of it, and you win the first game essentially.
Enemy has the ball.
And it looks like we're gonna get possession right here. It's another big kill from KJ. They do get the spanker though. That's gonna do some damage. Right now, ball's in a terrible spot for anybody to pick it up. That's 3 huge kills actually. That's gonna be a setup for us.
So, UNG coming in already at a good spot. I believe they're second seed. We got Last Shot, who won best in the world in free-for-all.
Yeah, HCS free-for-all world champion. He is an absolute demon. He's going to be the guy to look out for this entire series. He's our guy. KJ being the captain is also a huge player for us. But this team goes with Last Shot. If Last Shot's cooking, the team goes with him. Big trades. I mean, you can see UNG's already winning the kill battle heavy early. And I mean, in oddball, it doesn't really matter if you're slaying out, if you're not getting any points. Like your kills have to transition to points, or else obviously it just doesn't matter. It's an unlucky ball reset. But they built up an early lead, so they have the ability to play time here if they so choose. Because you can also win rounds just by running the timeout. You don't have to worry about scoring 100 points if the time runs out and you have the lead.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Yeah, Street's a very strange map. It's one of the first maps that they had since launch.
Yeah, launch map. So teams at this point should be used to it, used to the rotations. They have an idea of the style they want to play. It's pretty rare you see anybody mix it up. They've got a really good setup in backseat right here. I doubt they're going to rotate it around actually. Right now they're probably looking to get it to PD across the map. That's another good spot to hold the ball. Right now they're a little awkward transitional stage. They need to frag out right here for a second. Good trade.
Like UNG might lose possession. Nope, they're holding off.
Yeah,
pretty well.
they're holding them well. FIU is fragging out right here. They've got good support on the back. That's a big kill.
Nice from Last Shot.
Shot's playing his life really well here. He gets away with his life. That's huge.
Nice defense on the oddball.
Yep, gives his teammates time to come over, and we're going to have the ball right back. That's huge. That's such a good play from Last Shot, playing his life right there, not just throwing it away.
He's just going to go sit in the corner and just rack up points.
That's going to let him rotate all the way back to back C, and they're going to have plenty of time to hold right here. They're going to have a huge lead coming down to the end of this game.
Honestly, it's just turning into a Slayer match right now.
Yeah, it is. They're just kind of holding the ball back and killing them. I mean, realistically, they have such a huge lead. They can just play time at this point. Good trade again. And Last Shot is 11-3 right now. Like I said, when he goes, the rest of the team goes right behind him.
Spanker's coming up in 13 seconds.
Well, that's gonna be that's gonna be big for FIU if they can get it. If they can get a couple kills right here and transition the ball across, I mean that's what they need right now. They are not exerting any pressure on the field right now. They are getting brutally outslayed across the board. Another good 2-down trade. One more good setup here in this round. It might be cooked. That's another big
Enemy
kill.
has the ball.
They can just rotate this back-to-back PD and maybe wraps.
Looking like UNG might have this round.
10 points away. They just need to hold the spot. They're not even really close yet.
I think it might just be in FIU's favor to just reset and get ready for the next round.
Yeah, try to build some momentum for next round. They're just slaying. I mean, 15-3 is kind of unbelievable in the first round. 10-4 for Zoom. Zoom is playing huge as well. Zoom and Last Shot huge for that round.
Ball income.
I did say that slaying doesn't really matter if you're not getting points, but getting outslayed that bad, it's almost impossible to do anything with it. That's a huge opener from KJ. Grenades.
Nice.
Another good kill from Spartan.
They got the spanker,
Yeah,
but
they-
it got
Good,
killed
Good
almost instantly.
trade out with the
Enemy
spanker.
has the ball.
That was huge.
Nice.
Enemy has
UNG with the
ball.
oddball.
It's in an awkward spot right now. Still gets away with his life. But it's what makes Shot so good is he's able to play his life so well. Like obviously his fragging ability is insane, but
Honestly, it comes down to being a movement player
Yeah.
at that point.
it's just his movement's so fluid and just it's so easy for him to escape. It seemed like an impossible spot right there.
You know, unlike most games in Halo, in order to play the objective really well, you need to be like a really good movement player. You know, capture the flag, you can slide and drop it and pick it up. Oddball, same thing, throw it around,
Enemy
all
has
that.
the ball.
Got a lot of weird, unique mechanics that are endemic, really, just to Halo. Especially like flag juggling, like in capture the flag, like you mentioned. Like, it's very unique on the movement and how it relates to objectives. Another good start right here. Another good setup. Still slaying out. Got another good back C setup. Nades are gonna come in. They're gonna avoid them. This is a good pinch by Zoom right here.
Yeah, they're just sitting in the corner. They're just picking up points.
They're not able to exert any pressure at all. And they're UNG so far extended out that
Ball dropped.
he's just able to hold the ball and not feel any pressure.
Enemy has the ball.
Spartan's honestly getting kind of bored and just sitting there with the ball.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. I mean, that as a objective player, that's like the best thing you can possibly feel is just sitting back there and seeing the purple light up on the left side of the scoreboard right there.
Enemy halfway.
They are
to
playing
victory.
lights out currently. There's just no pressure across the board. That's another 2K from Zoom with one rocket and gets the third. Holy.
Yeah, really the only thing that I think FIU can really do on this map is if they get another power play. But I think, you know, with the spanker on the
Ball
Zoom,
dropped.
I don't think it's going to be possible
No.
for this map.
That was probably their last win condition, was getting that and getting a couple kills with the rocket. They're gonna put some pressure and they're probably gonna get the ball right here, but they've already gone 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, so that might be it right there. I can't lie. Zoom and Last Shot are just putting the hammer down on FIU in this match. 29-5 from Shot, 17-9 from Zoom. Spartan just racking up objective points.
29-5.
That is
Ball dropped. Enemy
absurd,
has the ball.
to be honest.
Defeat.
Slider had a tough one, 3-18, 8-17 across the board. All of FIU were negative. I mean, they honestly just got outslayed so much they just couldn't put any pressure on the objective at all. Once they got it in the setup, the round was over essentially. That is a huge first map win. It's always good to get the first one.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I guess we'll see what the second map is.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet.
We're here in the Dahlonega Gaming Lounge. We got the Overwatch players and some League players here to watch us.
We got a nice crowd.
It's a nice chill fall afternoon. Nice rainy.
It is. It's nice and cold outside here in Dahlonega. The trees are changing. It's a beautiful view outside.
Makes me want to set up a camera shot so we can just have like a view of the steeple.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool.
Oh no, that would be awesome. Nice peaceful look on the outside. That's a big first match though. It's always good to get that first game under your belt.
All right. Looks like we're starting the
Hopping
next
into
map.
the second game.
Slayer.
We got Slayer on Aquarius right now, and if last game showed us anything, UNG knows how to slay.
It's another OG map.
It is. It is.
Change the UI because they're coming off 2 players, top players, like on the login. So just shrink it up a little bit. And
Shot is so.
All right, we're back on Aquarius.
A little bit of technical difficulties, but we are back. Big first break for UNG, 3-1 off the bat right here. 4-1, Spartan cleans them up.
Killjoy's fragging out.
Yeah. Killjoy is one of the cogs of this team. If he gets going, him, Last Shot, and Zoom are usually the slayers. Spartan is an amazing objective player.
We're gonna keep it on Clay's POV for a second.
7-1 off the rip. I mean, can't ask for a much better start, to be honest with you. This should get cleaned up. Just a few minutes in the game. The lead's already grown. 6 should be. Oh, it's a good trade though. Play back up as an in. Slider actually does take shot down, bringing the lead a little bit back. Everybody's UNG's a little broken up right now. They're gonna look to try to get back together. It's good team play right there.
We'll work on the stream overlay in a second.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on the game. So this game, it seems a little bit more even than last.
They are keeping it close. They are playing well. They are playing well as a team. That's a big 3 down off the rip. That should give them the quantum translocator and control of the entire map.
Zoom's going kind of crazy.
Zoom
8-1.
Zoom is playing very nice these first 2 maps. Zoom isn't really always. It's usually Shot that is known as the super fragger for this team. And if Zoom starts playing like this and they both play like that, I mean, there really might be no stopping this team.
So something we're kind of noticing with the DMR start. How do you feel about that versus the BR?
I don't know. I played with it a little bit myself. I think it induces a bigger skill gap in my opinion. It takes more preciseness, I guess is the best word to use to get a kill. Like the BR feels like you can be a little shaky on your aim and get away with it, but I mean with the Bandit it's not the case. Like you have to be on at all times with the Bandit. And it helps players like Zoom, Shot that shoot straight. I mean they shoot straight every time they play.
It's definitely a skill diff type of weapon.
I 100% agree. I think it was a good change for the meta. I think it was a really good change.
Honestly, it's like if you ever played Halo 5, it's just straight up the Magnum from Halo 5, really. It's always nice to get perfects with that back in the day.
I agree. I do feel like that's a big back smack. I feel like it just like getting a perfect with a Bandit just feels different because you know every time you earn that perfect, and your shots are on. Lead's getting extended out a little bit here, and they're starting to really just take over map control. I mean, with Slayer, it's obviously not an objective game mode. You're trying to get the kills, but your objective in this game mode is just you want to get map control. You want to be able to pin them in a corner and throw grenades and get them weak and then slide in with your teammates.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's actually, I would say, more of an objective game mode than some things like Control and stuff like that.
Yeah, I fully agree.
Because it's basically like a moving objective. You gotta keep pressure on all fronts. Don't want to have any of the weapon drops, go out of your control. Speaking of, got the translocator in the center.
It's gonna go up. I feel like it's not that big of an impact ability. Like it gives you a little bit of wiggle room in a bad situation, but it's not usually game changing like a camo or an OS or anything like that.
Honestly, grapple I feel is pretty game changer.
Yeah, grapple is huge. Grapple is very, very big. Man, Zoom is going huge right now. It's 16-4. Last shot at 12 and 3. I mean, last shot's just not dying. I mean, they finally get him. Caster cursed him a little bit there, but all of the boys are playing extremely well right now.
Nice kill from KJ.
10 away, 9 away. They want to put a stamp on this game right here. They're definitely doing it.
Couldn't get the quad.
Oh, he stared him down. No.
He's a little mad about that one.
Oh. It's a good trade. Only 6 away now.
He's just pulling away from FIU right now.
Yeah, we have doubled their score right now. Oh, there's Zoom's movement diff in action. That was a crazy move. You see all of UNG flocking together right here. They're just outputting so much team damage. There's just nothing they can do. There's absolutely nothing they can do.
Not to mention, oh, that's a weapon diff right there.
Yeah, it
Should have
was.
sticked with the DMR.
Try to get a little cute with it. This may close it out right here. That's a great play backing away from that, and that's gonna end the game right there.
Ends with a steak-tacular.
Steak-tacular, 25 to 50. Dominant across the board again. I mean, it's 2 straight matches of straight dominance. Neither of them ever really felt threatened.
Good games from UNG.
The boys are looking great right now.
We'll be right back as soon as we are ready for the next game.
King of the Hill.
Welcome back. Came by a little bit surprised. We weren't ready.
They caught us off guard a little bit and getting right back into it. They were ready to go.
Nice Koth, King of the Hill.
Yeah, they're feeling the momentum right now. I know FIU probably wanted a little more of a break to talk it over, but UNG is ready to keep going. This may be a better game mode for FIU because, like, once again, it doesn't rely on slaying as much. But I mean, that's not a start you want to see from if you're an FIU boy. That's 4 down.
It's a crazy opener right there.
That's another 3-piece from Zoom. Zoom is just playing on demon time right now. Takes a nade to take him down. He's just not missing his shots.
Just playing a lot of OG maps.
They are. They're feeling it.
King of the Hill's a nice game mode. Kind of like what we were talking about with the Slayer, but you know, this one, it's an actual objective. You need to keep control of it.
Yeah, it's another game mode where you're really trying to take over portions of the map and like just you're trying to keep them pinned down in the corner while you take the objective. I mean, it's really hard to take the objective while you got 4 people surrounding you. So you want to manipulate the spawns, like keep them trapped in a corner.
It's a weird thing in a game like Halo. There's a lot of grenade spam, and everyone knows that there's gonna be someone there, so they're just gonna spam there.
Yeah, players are so intuitive that they know when and where a player is gonna be, so they can pre-nade them as they move out.
Team score. Hill incoming.
That is gonna be the first hill for UNG. They are gonna need a couple more to lock it up, but they are just putting them in a blender in terms of slaying right now. FIU has only been able to come up with 4 kills to this point.
Enemy team took the hill.
Good kill in last shot, but that's a good trade immediately out.
Nice
And
kill.
Killjoy's going to trade that out. They're trading beautifully right now. They're flying around the map and picking each other up.
FIU with the hill?
Yeah, they're going to get a little bit of hill time, but the two-man team coming across is going to push them off immediately. They've got them trapped in a spot once again, and they're just laying down teamfire across the map. It's another kill from last shot.
It's weird. FIU's playing, I think, a little too close to each other. They're just losing map control by just playing so together.
They are. I mean, you wanna play like as a unit and get team shots in, but they're just getting surrounded and being shot from so many different angles that it's not really helping them at all. They're not getting any map control at all. They're just nade spamming them.
Classic Halo.
It is. They're just trapping them in corners. We have camo as well. That's gonna be a win condition for FIU. They have to get the camo as much as humanly possible. That's a stick.
Nice stick.
That is an insane stick from Spartan right there.
FIU got hill control. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's about even in terms of hill right
Enemy
now.
team took the hill.
UNG's gonna hop on for a second.
Enemy about to score.
They need one round of kills right here to secure this hill. They may not even need that. They're holding them out so far away from the hill. It's a big opener from KJ. That may be hill right there, and it is going to be. It's going to be 2 hills for UNG right now. Another good kill for Killjoy. Killjoy's playing well right now as well.
That's 2 hills for UNG.
Yep. KJ at 10-3 right now. It's a different player every single game. It was last shot, and then it was Zoom, and now it's KJ. You're just seeing the whole team right now.
Honestly, the whole team is just all pretty good. You know, it just comes down to who's feeling it that game, who's feeling it that map.
Yeah, and especially at a level like this, your team's only as good as your weakest link. And when you don't really have a weakest link, I mean, that's when you get,
Strong chain.
yeah, the slaying that you're seeing right now.
Enemy team took the hill.
It's gonna be another 2 down for Zoom.
Enemy about to score.
Camo is gonna be up in 10. They're gonna be playing around it. UNG's gonna go for it. They're gonna get a little bit of damage on them.
Got 2 FIU on the camo. See if
They're
they can.
both gonna battle it out for this. It looks like FIU is actually gonna get the camo. That is 100% a win condition for them.
Ready.
1 goes down, 2 goes down. I don't think he ever got.
I think the camo got dropped.
Yeah, I don't think he ever popped it.
Enemy team took the hill.
UNG is gonna hop on the hill. They also got the 3rd hill so fast that I didn't even recognize it.
I think they just had full control the entire
Yeah,
time.
it was never close. I mean, FIU they were playing so hard for the camo that they really didn't put any pressure on point. UNG was just able to sit on it. UNG already on the hill again. They're just getting pushed out so far that they can't put any pressure on. Slider is going to go down on the opener. Sam down as well. That's 2 down for FIU.
I think really if FIU is just going to try to get this map going, they just need to come at each other, come at the UNG from just really weird angles.
Yeah, I agree. They've just got to pinch this tunnel. Like, they're just getting. That might be it right there. That is 3 down. Last shot puts a statement on the series. I don't know if they're gonna have the time to put another attack on. Spartan puts sandwich down, and that is gonna be it. That is a 3-0 slamming for UNG right there. That is a statement to start the playoff run.
GG's.
GG's all around. FIU played well. They just got outslayed. That was the biggest thing.
We're on to, we'll figure out who we're playing against for the next one.
We
and we'll get back to you.
Are on to round 2. We will be right back.
All right, everyone, we're going to turn off the stream so we can mess with the scenes, but we'll be right back at 4 p.m.